Guys, if you can see me, if you can hear me, just write you in the chat box. Hi guys, how are you all? Welcome back, by the way. Welcome to Vedantu JEE channel, everyone. And yes, you are aware that this is a series, or you can say the timing when we meet. When I say we, I mean the students who are moving from 10th standard to 11th standard. Means if you are a student who is moving from 10th to 11th standard, then definitely you need to be here at this point of time. Why? Because this is specifically the time when I say we, me, and there are more teachers who come here to help you guys to prepare for JEE examination, who are going to prepare and appear for the examination in the year of 2022. That means 2 years from now. Okay, so welcome once again, everyone who all are here, by the way. I can see Khushi, Pranati, Jayashri, Naveen, Deepu, Aditya, Shubham, Virendra Chaudhary, Full Masti, Deepu, and some name in Punjabi which I don't know how to read. We have Tanuja, we have Pradeep, we have Siddharth, Sarthak, Mohini, Appani, Vinila. Okay. Prashant, Gagan, Monty, Abhishek, Hitesh, Shri Charan, Ajitesh, Pradeep. Wow, yeah. Now that's a good response, by the way. Okay. Okay, your name is Sustrika. That's nice, guys. That's nice. So, everyone, welcome once again, and you can tell your friends also to come right away for this session, because today I'm going to teach you all motion in 2 dimension. That means now the object which will be moving will not move along a straight line, rather it will move along a plane. It is going to move along a 2 dimensional plane. So the first part of that is what we are going to call as projectile motion. Okay, so I hope all of you are able to hear me, you are able to see me. Good evening once again, and yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, everyone, and I'm hoping that all of you are doing fine. Okay, all of you are safe and sound in your places. Okay, yes. You can say balle balle. Okay, so guys, let me start off with my introduction. This is me, your Suri Sir. I'm a passer of IIT Bombay, but I am no more known as an IITian. I'm rather more fondly known as Mogambo. Yes. Why am I called Mogambo? Is because when you will crack this examination of JEE, Mogambo खुश होगा. Yes, तो बल्ले बल्ले भी होगी और future IITians भी यहाँ पे मुझे दिखाई दे रहे हैं. I'm really happy to see all of you guys. That's great, यार. You guys make my day. I'm really happy to have you all. Okay, that's my pet crow that you are listening to. Yes, I have a pet crow. In fact, not just one. I have 4, 5 pet crows. My wife is too much into petting all these crows. Yeah. Cool. And yes, that's my pet crow. So for people who are on the channel for the first time, yeah, they are all hearing you. Now you can shut up. Okay. So guys, this is the daily schedule for JEE 2022 aspirants. Okay. So guys, let's focus here on the studies. So what is important for you all to know that who are your teachers? Yes, obviously this is me, but apart from me, you have Love Sir, you have Arvind Sir. What do they do? Love Sir is an amazing chemistry faculty. He is your chemistry teacher, and Arvind Sir is your maths guru. He's going to teach you maths for 2 years, and this is me. Yes, I'll try to teach you all physics. Okay. More importantly, apart from the information of your teachers, you should know what time do we meet you here. So every day at 7 p.m. we meet for theory lectures. Okay, like today at 7 o'clock, we are very close to that time. Okay, we are going to cover some theory, and at 8 p.m. Selected few days we do MCQs. Like I come for MCQs on Tuesday, Love Sir comes on Friday, and Arvind Sir comes on Saturday. Okay. Crow is disturbing. Please focus on my voice. Okay. Okay. Pahul Sir has a dedicated chemistry channel to look after now, Catalysis by Vedantu. You guys can also watch his lectures as well. But definitely, if you want to focus on entire JEE preparation, so I would recommend you to stay tuned here for physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Okay. For NEET students also, you can study physics and chemistry here. Not a problem. Okay. I told you all. Okay. Apart from that, guys, if you are JEE aspirants preparing for 2022, I know that right now your physical classrooms are not going on anywhere. Your schools are not functioning at the moment. But don't worry, you can continue your preparation. In fact, you can strengthen your preparation of JEE by coming on Vedantu's platform, where we have a batch dedicatedly specifically targeting JEE 2022. For that, all you have to do is come and click on this link and you have to enroll, and enrollment is free of cost. Okay, so how will you find this link, guys? Let me show that also to all of you. So you see that this is the link of this video. This is the video that we are watching right now. So you see that show more is written over here. You have to click here. This is where you get to see the entire description. That's basically the description box. So if you want to join the course, this is the course that I was talking about. All you have to do is click here, and while clicking here, you will be redirected to the Vedantu's page. That is where you have to join. If you are interested in joining a crash course, if you are a 2020 student, then also you can come here and click over here. Okay, guys, all the session PDFs are also available here, by the way. Cool. And the Telegram link is available here. Okay, guys, I hope you all are able to follow what I'm trying to tell you all. This is where the description box is. Okay, for 2021 students as well. Okay, so guys, this is very important for all of you. I hope you are listening very carefully. Okay, now if you are new to the channel, so definitely I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel as well. अगर अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो अभी सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हो. You can also, or rather you should also press the bell icon. Why? Because you want to get the information and notification when I am coming live, when Arvind sir is coming live, and when Love sir is coming live, and maybe if you are a 2021 student, then Harsh sir also comes live for chemistry lectures. Okay, guys, so let's go forward and talk about projectile motion. Are you all ready? You see that game? Have you all played this game? Can you tell me the name of this game? Guys, can you tell me the name of this game? I'm sure you guys have heard about this game, must have played also. Thank you, Harsh. Angry Crow. Angry Crow, very nice. That's innovative. Yes, exactly. I have an angry bird at my home right now. Yeah, my crow, feeling bad. I'm not paying attention to that crow. You know, very good, guys. So I'm going to teach you the physics behind Angry Birds game. Okay, are you all ready for knowing the physics behind Angry Birds? Are you all ready? If you are, then just write you in the chat box. Guys, are you all ready to know the physics behind the Angry Bird? If you are, then just write you in the chat box quickly, guys. Come on. Very nice. Now that's more like it. Sounds interesting? That's good. It is interesting, by the way. This is definitely interesting. So guys, first of all, the motion of the birds when you play this game, the way you see the red bird moving, the angry bird moving, is what we call as projectile motion. That motion is what we call as projectile motion, or also known as motion in 2 dimension. Okay, so let's get into the detail and try to understand it. So what's our plan of action for today is what I'm going to tell you very soon. So what exactly is projectile motion? Projectile motion, by definition, you can read here the way this Superman character, not exactly Superman, Hulk is the character, and this super character is jumping. His motion is also projectile motion. So what does the definition say? It says that a body which is in flight through the atmosphere near the Earth's surface under the effect of gravity alone is called projectile. That means what? When you throw an object in the atmosphere but very close to the surface of the Earth, so that that object goes up and comes down, but it also covers some horizontal distance. Means what? When you throw an object up, you give it some velocity which is neither horizontal nor vertical, so that your body goes forward. Also, while going forward, it goes up and then comes down. So whenever this happens, the motion of the body is happening in a two-dimensional plane, which is x and y, say x and y. So that is why the motion is called two-dimensional motion, and this motion is also known as projectile motion. Okay, so the motion of a body is referred to also as projectile motion. Okay, guys, I hope you are able to follow me here. Okay, yep, it is also, you can say, an extension of motion under gravity as well. Okay, now guys, there are two types of projectile motion that we are going to study. One is called oblique projectile and the other one is called horizontal projectile. Now, what is an oblique projectile? If you throw an object at some angle theta with the horizontal, then the path which is followed by the body is this. Okay, so you will say that such motion, when you are throwing the body at some angle theta other than 90 degree, other than 0 degree, that motion is called as oblique projectile. And specifically, if you project the body horizontally, that means if I throw the body horizontally and then it moves under gravity and goes down, then the motion is called horizontal projectile motion. And this is something that we are going to cover in the next topic. Today's topic is to study oblique projectile. Okay, cool, guys. Now, this is what basically is the post-mortem of the entire journey of the projectile. What you see here, guys, is how the body's velocity is changing in two-dimensional motion. By the way, whenever a body is going to perform a projectile motion, the blue curve that you are seeing is basically a parabolic path. Whenever a body is going to move in a parabolic path, that is when we are going to call the motion to be a projectile motion. So what you see here, guys, this is some u velocity with which I am throwing the body, and the angle with which you are projecting it at an angle theta from the horizontal. These are the two informations which are essentially needed. So what is definitely needed is the value of u, what is definitely needed is the angle theta, and what is definitely going to need is basically the gravity. So the requirement of oblique projectile are these three. You have to give it some velocity, the body. You have to throw it at some angle theta, and you have to throw it in some gravity space. In gravity free space, this will not happen. Okay. Yep. So pay attention, everyone. So whenever we project the body, say at some velocity u, there are two components which we have already now we are aware about from the vectors. So this is the horizontal component of velocity, which is u cos theta, and this is the vertical component of the initial velocity, that is u sin theta. What are their jobs? U cos theta is responsible to take the body in the horizontal direction, that is along x direction. The body which is responsible to take the body horizontally forward is basically u cos theta, and the body's velocity which is responsible to take the body vertically upward is basically your vertical velocity uy or u sin theta. Okay, are you getting it, guys? Horizontal velocity will bring the body along the x-axis. Vertical velocity uy is going to take the body up, and eventually the body is going to come down as well. Now what happens when the body is going up, guys? What is happening? You can see that the red vector, which is the vertical vector, its value is decreasing as you are going up, and when you reach the maximum height, vertical velocity becomes 0, and after that the vertical velocity starts increasing in the downward direction. But on the other hand, if you look at the horizontal component of velocity, look at u cos theta, the blue vector. That vector is not changing at all. Okay, so very important thing is to know that whenever we are talking about velocity, velocity only changes when there is a force acting in its direction. So before I talk about the individual x and y direction, let's try to see how this thing is visualized. So a super cool visualization for all of you to see that this is how the velocity is changing. Look at the orange vector. That's exactly the velocity of the body. Its slowly and steadily its inclination is becoming horizontal, then it is going down. Overall or orange velocity, if you will look at the horizontal velocity Vx, the red vector, it's not changing at all. You can see that the horizontal velocity Vx is not changing at all. Yeah. On the other hand, if you will look at the vertical velocity, it is first decreasing when the body is just short. You can see the green vector is going to decrease. See, it became 0 and now it is increasing in the downward direction. So that is what is happening over here, guys. You can see the red vector is first decreasing, became 0 here, then started increasing downward, while the blue vector, you can see, is remaining constant, and the green vector is changing its inclination. This inclination of the green vector with horizontal is continuously changing. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that is what basically is how velocities are changing. And now this is how you can see how velocity was actually changing. You can see once again, blue vector is remaining unchanged and red vector is first becoming 0 and then increasing, right? So now guys, I'm going to give you a method, a foolproof method to study any two-dimensional motion. So as you know that it is a two-dimensional motion, so it is going to happen in any plane, a two-dimensional plane. So say right now the body is moving in a plane, that is XY plane. So it is covering some displacement on x-axis, some displacement on y-axis. So the key to study any two-dimensional motion is to split the motion along x direction and along y direction, or you can say the two axes. So I am going to study its kinematics along x and y direction. Okay guys, so if we start with the horizontal velocity first, or rather the velocity first. So what is the horizontal velocity? It is ux, which is equal to u cos theta. Similarly, if I speak about velocity on y direction, the velocity which is responsible to take it in the y direction is u sine theta. Similarly, if I speak about ax and ay, the acceleration. So you know that when the body is moving, the only force that is acting on the body is vertically downward. The only force which is acting on the body during projectile motion is vertically downward. So this is basically mg which is acting. So the vertical acceleration is going to be minus g, same as that of vertical motion. And horizontally there is no force acting, so that is why there is no acceleration involved at all. Okay guys, no force, no horizontal acceleration, but vertically there is a force which is acting, that is downward. That is why the acceleration is minus g, because of the direction of the force. The force is acting along negative y direction. Okay guys, so what you see here, my dear friends, if you see very closely, along x direction, if you study, the acceleration is 0. So you can say that the motion along x direction is going to be uniform motion. The body is going to cover horizontal motion uniformly. And if you look at vertical motion, you can see that vertical acceleration is non-zero but constant. So we can say that vertical motion is going to be uniformly accelerated motion. Okay guys, that means what? If you want to write the equation of motion here, then the equation of motion along horizontal direction, yani ki x direction, will be written as x is equal to ux into t. That means displacement is equal to velocity into time. That means x is equal to u cos theta into t. This is your equation of motion. Guys, very, very important is this table. Please try to understand whatever I'm trying to tell you guys to focus here. Okay, horizontal motion and vertical motion split individually. Okay. Uniform acceleration because the g value is a constant. So that is why this is uniformly accelerated motion. And here acceleration is 0, so velocity will remain constant. That's why uniform motion only. So if I will write the equations of motion here, so this is x direction. So for y direction, you know that if acceleration is constant, then there are 3 equations of motion, which are, let me write them. Vy is equal to uy plus ayt, and then y equal to uyt plus half ayt square, and vy square equal to uy square plus 2 times ay into y. Okay, and you will put the value of uy as u sine theta and ay as minus g. Okay, cool. Okay guys, I hope you are following. So this is how we are going to split and understand and study the projectile motion. Okay guys, for those who are finding it difficult, I will request you to watch the explanation once again after some time, so that you get the understanding that why this is uniformly accelerated motion and why this is uniform motion. Okay, so x-axis uniform motion, y-axis uniformly accelerated motion. Okay, so guys, now what is our objective in studying projectile motion are four things. We want to find out how much time the body is going to take when it is being taken, say, from point O to, say, point Q. This is your highest point P. So when the body is going from O to P to Q, how much time it takes is what I want to find out. So I can say that the coordinates of O is 0, 0, and this is, say, at r distance. So horizontally r distance is covered to reach point Q. So point Q has the coordinates of r, 0. So what you see here, the y coordinate at O is 0 and y coordinate at point Q is also 0. So we can say that the time in which body will reach from O to Q is your time of flight, that is capital T, and that time is the time in which body's y coordinate becomes 0. So if I use the equation y equal to uyt plus half ayt square, now here what I'm going to say, I'm going to say that at time t equal to capital T, y has to become 0. So in this equation, I'm going to put y as 0 and small t will be replaced as capital T. So when I do that, uy is u sine theta, you know that. T becomes capital T. This is half, ay is minus g, and this is t square. Okay, I'm deriving this expression, by the way. I'm deriving this expression. So 1 t obviously goes to the left hand side, gets cancelled. So I have half gt equal to u sine theta. Because of the minus sign, it goes on the other side. So from here, 2 goes to the left hand side and g also goes here. So time of flight formula becomes 2u sine theta by g. Okay, everyone? It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. If it would be my birthday, I'll be taking a break. Okay, I will not be teaching. I'll be enjoying it. Though I'm enjoying it right now as well. Okay, cool. Moving on. That was time of flight, 2u sine theta by g. Next is to find out the maximum height attained. This is the height that we want to find out. This is O, this is P, and this is Q. So we can say that this is the point where vertical velocity was u sine theta, and this is the point where vertical velocity becomes 0. So we can say that when y component becomes capital H, the vertical velocity must become 0. So we can say by using Vy square equal to Uy square plus 2 into Ay into y. And here I'm going to put these information. Vy I'm putting it as 0. Uy is already known, u sine theta. So squaring that is u square sine square theta plus 2 into minus g into capital H. So this makes it 2gh equal to u square sine square theta, which simply means maximum height comes out to be u square sine square theta by 2g. That's the expression which you can see here as well. Okay guys, welcome Deepak Kewit on the channel. Very nice. Benam Gaming, very good, very good. बिल्कुल दीपक, अगर तुम रेगुलर रहोगे, खुद प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो डेफिनेटली जेई क्रैक कर पाओगे. Okay, awesome. Next thing guys, we want to find out the horizontal range. This is basically the horizontal range. We want to find out how much horizontal distance the body is going to cover from O to Q. Okay, so can I say that when time becomes capital T, which is 2u sine theta by g, we just now found, the horizontal component x becomes capital R. Okay, so I'm going to use x is equal to u x into t. I'm going to use this, and here I'm going to put ux as u cos theta and t as 2u sine theta by g, which means what? I have u square 2 sine theta cos theta by g. So guys, what do I get? I get, oh, I have to put x as capital R when I'm putting small t as 2u sine theta by g. So 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. So that's why I have u square sine 2 theta by g as the horizontal range. Okay. What is happening here? Because we are talking about the horizontal displacement covered by the body, this is the horizontal displacement. For horizontal displacement, the equation that I am going to use is this. So ux ka value I am going to put as u cos theta, and the time elapsed by the body to reach from O to Q is capital T. So when time becomes capital T, horizontal distance becomes capital R. Putting the value of ux, putting the value of t here, and x as R, I get the range as u square sine 2 theta by g. Okay. Now, a very interesting point here is that if you will have complementary angles, that means if you will put the value of, say, if you see the range ka formula, that is u square sine 2 theta by g, if you will put theta as 30 degree and theta as 60 degree, you will get the same value of R. If you will put theta as 15 degree and you will put theta as 75 degree, you will get the same value of R. Same means what? If this value will be, say, R1, then R1 will come for 30 degree and 60 both. Same for R2. Same some other range, but will come for, say, theta equal to, what else is written here? I can say 10 degree and 80 degree. So all these angles are complementary angles. If you will put those values here, you're going to get the same value of range. Okay guys, so you see that when you are following 30 degree graph or 30 degree path, it's not a graph, it's the path. So if you follow the 30 degree path and if you follow the 60 degree path, both the times the ball is going to land here. Similarly, if you follow 15 degree here and 75 degree also, the range is coming out to be same. So remember, whenever the angles are complementary means theta and 90 minus theta, then the range always comes out to be same, obviously without changing the velocity. And maximum range will come when your angle will be 45 degree. So R max will be equal to u square sine 2 into 45 degree by g. And what is sine 2 into 45? That is 90. So that's why this comes out to be u square by g. That's your maximum possible range. Okay, you can see that this is where you are getting the maximum range also. Okay, dear friends. Awesome. Yep. Okay, now one more thing is to find out the equation of motion. What is equation of motion? The relation between x and y coordinate. So already we have the relation of y as uyt plus half ayt square, which I can write as u sine theta t minus half gt square. Okay, and before that we have x as u cos theta into t. So from here t will be replaced as x by u cos theta. I can write that. Okay, I can bring this u cos theta down, so t becomes x by u cos theta. So in order to find the equation of trajectory, trajectory means the path which is followed by the body. Equation of trajectory. Okay, not equation of motion but equation of trajectory, which is basically the equation of path. So in that case, I have to basically eliminate the factor of time. So this time is what I'm going to put here. So when I do that, I have u sine theta and t as x by u cos theta minus half into g and t square becomes x square by u square cos square theta. You can see that u and u get cancelled. Sin theta by cos theta becomes tan theta. So I have x tan theta minus g by 2u square cos square theta into x square. तो ये हमें क्या मिल रहा है? What exactly you are experiencing right now, my dear friends, is the equation of trajectory. Okay, that's why, because it is y proportional to x square, the trajectory comes out to be a parabola. So what you are getting, my dear friends, is basically the trajectory, the equation of trajectory, how x and y are related to each other. Okay, now let me obviously help you with solving some examples based upon the same. So we have to find the angle of projectile for which both horizontal range and maximum height are equal. So question is saying that h and r has to be equal. So what is the value of the angle for that? So h ka formula is u square sin square theta by 2g, and range is u square 2 sin theta cos theta by g. So u square and u square get cancelled, g and g get cancelled, 1 sin theta get cancelled. So I am left with sin theta by 2 equal to 2 cos theta, or you can say sin by cos, that is tan theta, equal to 4, or theta comes out to be tan inverse of 4. So at this value, tan inverse of 4 means the angle of theta for which tan theta gives you value 4 is the value of theta. This is a very standard way of writing it. In maths, you will learn it very soon in trigonometry. Okay, so that's the angle at which r and h become equal for a projectile. Okay, next one. The object is thrown along a horizontal in the direction inclined at an angle 45 degree. Definitely r will be r max, which is equal to u square by g. I showed it to you a few minutes before. That angle 45 degree is when the body covers maximum distance horizontally. Okay, so the horizontal range of particle is going to be equal to how much with respect to the vertical height, if I say. So guys, r is u square by g. That's what we have found. Let's find out the value of h when the theta is 45 degree. So it is u square sin square 45 degree by 2g. Okay, so this is u square by 2g, and sin 45 is 1 by root 2. If you square that, it will come out to be 1 by 2. That means what do I get is u square by 4g. So h is coming out to be u square by 4g, and what is u square by g? It is r. So this is what I am getting, r by 4 as h. That means r comes out to be how much, guys? 4h. Yes, Nani, very right. Yes, Manika, you guys are getting it right. Very good, very good. Very nice, awesome. Siddharth, Tanuja. Yes, Narayana. Very good, guys. Santoshi, Sakshi, Aparajita. Very good, guys. Very good. Perfect. Keep it up, guys. Next question. Now, this one is calculative, so I'm going to finally not do the calculation. I'll leave it for you guys to try, but I will tell you how to solve it. Question says that a cricketer hits a ball with the velocity of 25 meter per second at 60 degree angle above the horizontal. So how far above the ground it passes over a fielder 50 meter from the bat. So say from here you make a ball go like this. Okay, so assuming that say here is the gap of 50 meter. So how high the ball is when the body of the ball is 50 meters from the point of projection, and when the initial velocity is given and the angle of projection is given, we have to find out the value of y. So this is where you will use the equation of trajectory. What is the equation of trajectory? Y equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2u square cos square theta. So let's find out y. Y is x tan theta, x value is 50, tan 60 degree, minus g, that is 9.8, x square is going to be 50 square, that is 2500, divided by 2 into u square, u is 25, into 25 into cos of 60 degree. Okay, so you see that this 25 cancels this 100 times. Okay, and this 25 will cancel this 100 4 times. So what do I have is 50 root 3 is the value of tan 60, and I have this 2 cancelling this 4 2 times. 9.8 into 2 divided by cos 60, which is half. So this half will go up. That means I have 50 root 3 minus 9.8 into 4, means close to 4 into 10, 40 value it is going to be. Okay guys, are you all following this? Yeah. Why not maximum height equation? Is because the body has not reached the maximum height when we don't know whether the ball is here or not. Okay, people. So when you will simplify this, guys, the y should come out to be 8.2 meters. Okay, everyone. Though I'm sensing that something I've missed, I guess. This is g x square. X square is 2500. This is 2u square cos square theta. Cos square theta should be 1 by 4. My mistake. Yeah, that's the mistake. This has to be 9.8 into 8. Okay, everyone. I hope you guys are getting it now. It's going to be 9.8 into, yeah, cos square theta. Correct. Thank you, Deepu. So now when you will simplify this, guys, this is close to 80. This is coming out to be close to 90. So the answer will come out to be option A. Okay. Very good. Awesome. Moving on. Next one. The greatest height to which a man can throw a stone is h. And you know that when you can throw something vertically upward, the value of h comes out to be u square by 2g. That's the maximum height to which you can throw a body. Okay. The greatest distance to which you can throw a body is how much? We know that the greatest distance that you can throw a body is when the angle is 30 degree. Oh, sorry, 45 degree. So when you are able to throw it maximum, then you can say that r will be equal to u square by g. This is the value of r max when the angle is 45 degree. So now you can compare. If you can see, u square by 2g is h. So we can say that in this way, I can say that h, which is equal to u square by 2g, is basically r by 2, and I can say r will be equal to 2h, and the answer is option C. Yes, Pratham, I can see you here. Okay, Pratham, happy? Very good. Sunita, Manika, Siddharth, Sudeep, Nani, Prasun, Abhishek, Pranchu, Priyanshu, Prasun, Sudeep, Ashwin, yes, Yashi, very good guys, very good. Keep it up. Okay. Now this one. So in this, the equation of motion of a projectile along x-axis and along y-axis is given to us. So for y-axis, I will write it as y equal to 48t minus 4.9t square. Okay, which you can compare with y equal to ut minus half 8t square. Okay, ay. So what you see from here, if you differentiate it, if you find out dx by dt, you will get the value of ux, and that will come out to be 36 meters per second. बहुत ही अच्छा question है guys ये. And from here, if you compare, uy comes out to be how much? Uy comes out to be 48 meters per second. So if you see this, guys, you have ux, you have uy, and this is your u velocity. So this is the angle that you are interested in finding. So if you look at this, tan theta is uy by ux, vertical upon horizontal. So that comes out to be 48 by 36, or what we are getting it here is 4 by 3. But the options are in terms of sign. Yeah, options are in terms of sign. So let's go to our favorite triangle, that is 4, 3 and 5, and we are interested in this angle theta. Yeah, so how can I write it in terms of sine theta? Sine theta is opposite upon adjacent. that is 4 by 5, right? Dear friends, answer is going to be sine inverse of 4 by 5. Not A, but sorry, not C, but A. Guys, that's where the mistake is. If you are saying the answer is C, the answer is 4 by 3, but for tan theta, not for sine theta. Sine theta ka value is going to be 4 by 5. That is where the trap is. Okay, very good. Now you are getting it. Very good, guys. Very good. Keep it up. And here is your homework question, which is also a question from JEE 2012. A boy can throw a stone up to a maximum height of 10 meters. The maximum horizontal distance that the boy can throw the same stone up to, which is, I have actually solved this question for you today. If you were paying attention, you will be able to answer this very quickly and very easily. Okay, you know that this value which is given is u square by g, and what you are interested in finding is u square by 2g. Okay, so maximum horizontal distance is what you want to find out. Okay, cool, guys. So this brings us to the end of the session. If you want to cover up topics which I have already taught, this is already motion in 2 dimension. Before this, I have taught units and dimensions. I have taught calculus, differentiation and integration. I have taught vectors entirely. Motion in 1D bhi ho chuka hai. So if you want to cover up all the topics which I have done before this, then all you have to do is go on the Vedantu's JEE channel and look for the playlist. Okay, उसके अलावा भी एक option है. You can come here, click on the description box of the video, guys. Have a look at this. All the session PDFs assignments are available here, and you can look for all the courses here. JEET Law 2022 JEE Main PCM. This is the link that you are looking for, guys. Okay, and if you are a 2020 student and you are looking for a crash course, then the crash course is also available. In fact, every detail is available here, including the Telegram group link as well. Okay, guys, so these green dots are basically very important links for you to find just below the video that is going on right now. Okay, everyone, so I hope you have understood this. So go on the playlist. Alternatively, look for this playlist. You will be able to see all my lectures. Okay. Also, as I said, there is a Telegram group. This link is available in the description as I showed you over there. Go, click and join right now. Okay. So guys, this brings us to the end of the session. If you enjoyed, do press the like button, share with your friends and subscribe quickly. Along with that, press the bell icon in order to subscribe and notifications. Why? Because you don't want your learning to stop, rather you want to be the first one to be aware about all these things. Okay, guys, so I'll see you very soon again. Till then, keep studying physics, keep enjoying, keep the smile on your face, and more importantly, stay safe. Bye bye, guys, take care.